All right, I want to show you what is, again, this is the light source, not possibly the sun. Remember, I'm on Omnitrans yesterday. I have already left Upland. I showed you what was the fake sun over me at 9th Street and Euclid, where the Upland police was group stalking at the intersection of 9th and Euclid. That was before I got on Omnitrans Route 83 going to Chino. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm at the intersection on Route 83 that's headed southbound to Chino. At 10 o'clock, I'm at D Street and Euclid, and I'm speaking of the intersection where the Ontario police were group stalking much later in the afternoon, which was around 12:20, where the fake sun is right over me at that same intersection where I'm there at 10 o'clock, and that was a fake sun over me. This is the light source remaining right over my head at 10 o'clock. This is nowhere over what is the intersection of B Street and Euclid, which is in perfect alignment with me while I'm on Route 83, which it continuously did as I went all the way to Chino. This is the entity that is stalking by helicopter under the fake sun. All of the demon possessed, including those who are stalking right outside. This is a demon. Doesn't matter how old they are. He's creating activity. He's stalking. Okay, and that's group stalking. And this is the demon possessed population, by the way. The entity is keeping the fake sun, and they enter inside of the Upland Public Library, maintaining presence. It's criminal surveillance inside of that venue. Those demons stalking in the men's restroom in relevant position on behalf of that government that's stalking by helicopter and police, stalking in the women's restroom, engaging in what is sexually violent and predatory surveillance. They are also demons who engage in stalking with audible activity, with knowledge of the fact that your panties are down, genitalia exposed, legs spread open, whatever it is that you're doing, demonic conduct underway, while the employees, again, you're talking about Cindy, Joy, Tracy Randolph, the minions that are monitoring with Noah, Carissa, Elaine, the minions that are that I'm documenting day in and day out, monitoring with the animals that fill the venue, engaging in criminal surveillance, pacing in and out. They're group stalking inside of the Upland Public Library, pacing back and forth. This is the impossible presence of what will be the sun if it's remaining over me while I'm literally on the bus going to Chino, California. All right, this is the ongoing pattern of conduct, and this is where the Upland police are group stalking by helicopter. All right, group stalking by helicopter is also the ongoing corroborating evidence of what is stalking with an environment. This is demonic in every regard, and these are demons that are pacing around, and the entity engages in the tactic of literally just cycling directed light. The fake sun and the directed light inside are two distinct methods of stalking with light. Two distinct methods. All right, and this is using both methods with the fake sun that remains over me while I'm inside of the venue, remains in alignment with me as I exit the venue in the evening, and the entity is doing so, again, what I showed you yesterday, in addition to what is under no circumstances anywhere over the, for example, Fontana Lewis Library at 10 o'clock. It's over the roof of the library. The entity is aiming light inside of the Fontana Lewis Library as though that's the sun and that's sunlight. That's the system. All right, and does it for the duration of the day. No, that's not the sun, and it's also not the case that this is possibly the sun while I am clearly on public transportation and I'm documenting it while the entity is keeping the fake sun over me as I go to Chino and I remain in Chino. That's the P.O.C. And this is, again, the entity is what you saw on video. This is what the entity is doing all day long. All right, and stalking by helicopter, that's who is stalking in the bathrooms. And they're violent sex offenders. That's how the people of the state, the Upland Police Department, the state of California shall be prosecuted, because that's what they are. They're stalking, and they are monitoring, and they're stalking in bathrooms. This is P.O.C.